boys? My name is Koyoshi. Welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of Mario Plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, the last Spark Hunter DLC. Last video or two, we beat the final boss, but we're still trying to get a bunch of hidden side quests that are done. So I found out through the trickery stuff, there are 2 more hidden side quests I've yet to find. I did all of the coin challenges, and I double checked. I got some other puzzles as well. Because I now know about the quest dog, I can more easily tell if all the side quest stuff are done or not. Of course, I still do not know if the other measures have been collected, but let's just start with the puzzle thing. So, you're supposed to go around the island actually figuring out a certain series of other stuff to do, but it's really just a hint. So instead, if you move it like that, easy. You get the riddle done, and that's that.
I guess that'll do.
If you wonder why the video's probably gonna end up being longer than that, well, that's because we still need a few secrets. I did check the coin setup just to make sure I wasn't being silly. We need not 1, not 2, not 3, but, well, 2, but 3 more coins, including that one we just picked up. That means we missed 2 hidden side quest chests, meaning we have to find more side quests around this area in order to get the stuff done. Now, in the last video, we did try to find a couple of them, although we only really ended up finding 1 or 2 of them, so as a result, we have to go back around and find the quest again. Unfortunately, in case you haven't noticed, I don't know where those quests are. Since we're over here, we may as well take a look at the memory progression so we can see how many we're missing. Okay, we're just missing 3 of those. But we need, oh, we still need 2 full weapon skins as well. So we're missing all of those too. But that, but this and the memories, oh yeah, I guess the 3 memories and the 1 weapon skin. One of them's probably collected from something else, but... Oh, did I? Oh, I just realized I didn't open that, didn't I? Well, yeah. Basically, I'm missing 1 extra weapon set. That's what those other 2 coins were for. You guys are probably yelling at me for missing this one, but, oh, wait, no, I did get it. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, no, it would have to be golden for it to be a weapon skin. Doi. Alright. That's not really hard at all, I guess. Alright, well, you can see where the pain is, though. We've missed a couple of side quests, but we need to still go around and get them. So, yeah, if you want to see every side quest, I assure you my main playthrough has a lot of stuff. And there's also a better 100% guide that just shows you all the stuff in one video that you can look at as well. But, anyways, it's that time again. We need to find where the side quests are, so we're gonna use a cheat and use a guide to find them. Until then, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, let's be honest right now, this, me missing this puzzle is basically just a bad case of the forget-me-nots or something like that. I'm just calling it that, because, like, literally it was right on the St. Manta area, and because I decided to go for the pipe too fast, I didn't see how to do this. Speaking of which, I think I see a second puzzle behind that puzzle, so we'll probably have to do that as well. Well, the good news is I think we found both of our puzzle subs. The bad news is I don't know if they'll give us everything or not. Well, here we go. Anyway, I cut out the walking between the areas because I want to keep this video ideally a little bit shorter. I will tell you though, since nobody else tells you, you have to go from here, and you'll see that there's this hidden island over here. I should have actually looked more at the maps, honestly. A lot of the times the map just tells you where to go, but then again, it's hard to know when the game doesn't specifically tell you which map has what. It's a little bit weird, but it's just part of the issue, I guess. Alright, well, the idea with this puzzle is mostly just about getting the ladder down. Once you can get the ladder down, it's easy peasy. But to get it down, you need to do a whole sorts of things in order to actually do it properly. Which involve switching pipes constantly. Between the blue, and then the yellow. And it's all just to slowly work your way forward to eventually lower that ladder. And once you do, you've pretty much already gotten the puzzle done once that's the case. Go away. We kept our same characters from the previous battle since there's not really any point in changing it, so we still have our similar team here. Anyways, that yellow puzzle gives us the opportunity to move this thing over here. That way, when we shoot the cannon, we come all the way over to this area where we can then lower the plunge and immediately climb down it before using the switch one more time. The game will actually let us do it. There we go. Then we can claim up to get the first of many side quest stuff. Also, I just realized that might have been just from the previous area, but somehow I missed this pipe during all of that. It was kind of crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and do that check now, make sure I'm not missing anything. I'll start by actually just literally going backwards in the way we came to see. I'm actually kind of sillified, literally. I am literally confused, I should just say that, as to why I missed that one. That should have been one of the easier ones to remember, yet I missed it, all things considered. Honestly, I just hate probably the fact that, it's done so many crazy things. We also don't have all the weapon skins, technically, yet. Maybe we're supposed to get, some stuff 100% to get the extra weapon skin. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's really confusing. So we're gonna be right back. Alright guys, after double checking the areas to make sure I'm not missing anything, I found out where I'm missing the thing, and of course it's in the frickin' hidden area where I least expect it to be hidden. So for starters, assuming I'm not, like, missing anything or being silly, we have to go ahead to the sacred area, back where we fought some of the golems. Because we already did the golem quest, we're probably gonna skip any, optional encounters, because, no point in wasting any more time than it's already worth. I'm basically gonna start by following the path that they took, and we'll just see what goes from here. So, if we go over to this right side area, we find out that there's another hidden area. Oh wait, no wait, I don't need to do anything actually. I know where it is now. So there was this hidden, because this was in a hidden area, this in itself was a hidden quest. But it was a freaking Dartmouth puddle, of course, because the game wants to be mean. I figured because I missed a weapon skin, I would have missed a little bit of a battle. And I guess I was correct. How do we threaten to get over there, though? I was about to say, are we almost gonna walk there? Okay, this works. Alright. I stopped looking at the thing because I knew I had to just go to the other stuff. Alright. Labyrinth Darkness. I noticed this only because I looked at the quest app. Honestly, probably one of the best things this guide has going for it, really, honestly, is the fact that, because I can look at my side quest, I can figure out what I forgot. And sure enough, I forgot a side quest thing, which means this is probably gonna have our weapon skin, I imagine, 100%. So we didn't just miss like a crazy side quest, we missed Dartmouth puddle, which means we're technically bad heroes because we almost left the whole area and we didn't get this Dartmouth puddle. Don't worry, we're gonna get it done. Well, this video is gonna end up being longer than I thought. Well, if I can, I'm gonna try and go a little bit faster here. Even if it means delaying a couple of turns to make sure I can set up the AoE properly. I'll even put protection on. I'm not gonna exchange too much stuff. Well, actually, no, I have to. Because, I want the AoE setup. And I want actually more close to the full AoE setup this time. So we need to replace Rabbid Peach, unfortunately, with Bowser, and I guess Rabbid Mario will be our last character, so why not put him there. Replace one of Peach's other abilities to instead have Attack Up, and replace our main ability with Glitter, of course. Bowser, we're just gonna replace all of the stuff that the other characters have that aren't based off of raw damage with vampire-based abilities instead, and Peach will have, like, the regular vamp attack, wherever that is, right here. We're gonna get all of those because I know there's a lot of neutral-based enemies here, and that'll help us at least do a little bit of extra damage. His extra AoE should also help out a little bit. Although the dash probably won't be that useful, I don't really care. I'm gonna probably play it mostly safe though, so for the first turn, we're gonna actually not do too much. We're gonna protect instead and probably bait the enemies to come near us and then just kind of see what happens. On the way, we're also gonna use Koopas to further bait some attacks. They don't immediately die right away. We'll try to focus our actual main attacks on the mobs that are closest to us. So this opponent right here is gonna be our first target, I think. That's the easiest strat we can do after all. Nice crit. Alright, that's a good start already. Rabbid Mario actually is able to just barely reach these enemies. That's cool. We'll pop in and attack one of them. We'll do this one first. Some of the supports to stand a better chance at this battle. But then I'm gonna run back, and then I'm just gonna sit here and use counter blow. But I might actually hide behind something. I'll hide behind this pipe, I guess. And then we'll just pass the turn because the AoE setup doesn't allow us to immediately take all of the enemies on. So instead, we will try to wait one turn on purpose. This should bait a lot of the enemies to come running to us. And then we use the protection to ensure we don't take any damage. Later will lure the enemies. Okay, well, the Kapoopalings are doing a very great job at actually taking hits to the face like they should be. It is mixing up a lot of the enemies' turns. Oh yeah, that's right, we have 2 counter blows, right? That was actually a really decent turn. We activated a lot of efficiency there, got both of our counter blows set up, and did a good setup. Now we just need to see if we can lure in as many enemies as we can. Okay, right. We can't really lure in all the enemies from that side without having our enemies go in and do other stuff. Thankfully, we have a somewhat simple counter to that. We'll just attack these guys instead and try to beat the second enemy to also move towards us. If we still cannot attack it after that point, we'll probably have to go in and do something else. I'm gonna make Bowser run away a little bit as well. Both to bait the enemy out and maybe set up so we can not do any damage. So we'll do that, and then Peach will just attack normally. And Mario might actually go a little bit further away. This is actually mostly just so we don't get oozed. Yeah, let's do that. The only problem with this setup is Peach takes a little bit of damage, but she has her own Vamp Stella. We should be fine if we just attack with her on the next turn. These enemies are still kind of making their way there, so it'll be a bit before they actually adjust. We're making a move a second time because I think to go a little bit closer. Okay, only one of them changed. I think I'm gonna have Bowser probably attack that one, honestly, then. And then, so I don't waste any more time, I'm gonna use the glitter strat with Rabbid Mario again. We can just lure all these guys instead, that'll probably work better. Let's do it. Then we'll have to have Bowser attack to finish the remaining enemies off. Honestly, I should have used glitter a lot more. This is one of the best possible strategies for doing a raw speedrun of the game. Okay, that lasted... The game glitched a bit. It's like it was about to end a specific part, but it didn't. That's bad, because now there's enemies actually closer to us. Okay, well I have to correct this by having all my characters do attacks. I'm actually gonna use an attack there to start attacking these enemies. I'd say it'd be nice if we actually get some attacks where the thing landed on top of the enemy like it should. Alright.
The champion!
Alright. I should have used the attack up with Peach. I keep forgetting to do that during that turn, so that would have helped out a lot more. Okay, I guess we still have something we can do. We'll attack up the beach now, I guess. And just fight these guys instead. This is gonna probably move around our characters, maybe. Who has the most health? I don't know. Not a lot of them, apparently. I guess, assuming I can hit him, this would be my target for the dash. Oh, hello. That was unexpected. I did not expect to end from that, but hey, whatever. That was... I guess that works. That's not what I intended to do with that strat at all, but... somehow it barely worked. We barely took out all the enemies, which is good, because we would have 100% probably died after that. That was actually a perfect turn at the end, because it evaded the last attack. Now, just to save the time and also give each maybe something to do, I'm gonna do Vamp Stella and then attack. See how much health we can get back from this. Okay, not nearly enough, but we shouldn't need to do another battle, so we won't need to heal probably. And yeah, there we go. I think, assuming I'm missing anything, that is the last possible side quest. I completely somehow missed that in that whole madness. Maybe it was there? And I just didn't know about it. Whatever it does, it has a few other secrets to look at too. So I guess let's go over here.
Allegra set herself free, using the melody of our gardens, and in doing so, set us free. She is the melodist, and she will guide her Biophanies with the wondrous beast at her side. Some dawn songs ago, when the moon shone not as bright, a dark star fell upon our gardens, and the wondrous beast disappeared. Many wondered if our wild songs would soon disappear with it, and if our melodic gardens would become silent forever.
Maybe that was our ship falling down, or maybe that was someone else's ship falling down. Who knows what it could be. Well, let's see. Did the side quest actually work this time? Well, we need to check here. Ah, it's fully filled this time. Alright, well, at least we got that problematic part done. There is still that one weapon skin missing, though. But I don't want to waste time wasting around time looking for it right away, because it could just be a thing we get from this, honestly. That's just not considered as a default 100% and is just given to you for free as whenever you get 100% on this. So, yeah. Also, I just realized, since we did the memories, we're gonna have to show those off again. Might be a longer video for that, but I don't care. There we go. We at least bought those stuff from the shop now. Let's start by going to progression first. Yeah. Ah, here it is, the Ripple Conviver. So you just get this for 100%. For 100% of all the side quests, you get that instead. So, there we go. Now it's actually 100%ed. So with that, that means we're finally done with the secondary secret. But first, we got all the memories. We already tried to play the NEO before with the other stuff. So, it may as well show this off. I don't think there are any memories to collect in the first... actually, there are no memories to collect in the first DLC since it's all battling. So, this time we get to actually see memories, so let's see this side.
The Melodic Gardens is an entire planet of tropical forest, uniquely evolved with a singular purpose in mind: the creation of biophonies, or echo symphonies. The collective sound created by living organisms within a biome. Even the Rabbids here, normally prone to chaos and cacophony, have found a way to add to the harmony of their surroundings. There is nothing like it in all of the galaxy. Biophonies, the collective sounds made by living creatures of a biome, are not unique to this planet. Yet, the way in which they influence its environment is. They affect everything, from the density of the atmosphere, to its weather, to the way its trees and plants propagate. Without the gardens, the plants would die, and without music, the Melodic Gardens would fade into silent ruin. We have encountered a multitude of formidable foes to whom Cursa has given all manner of twisted abilities, though that is not what concerns me most about these foes in particular. To be sure, the technique that creates small dark mess pawns is direful, and they have no specific weaknesses. But I detect something else. Someone has altered its dark mess-infused DNA post-creation, long after Cursa. Who? And why?
That's something I had to find out eventually.
One of 3 golem mutations here in the Melodic Gardens. These were created by Cursa, yet deemed unsatisfactory and cast aside. Afterwards, someone altered their DNA and brought them here for their own purposes. This subspecies unleashes a fiery seismic attack, affecting those around it. Worse, when defeated, it enters a transitional state where, if not dashed, it is reborn. Weakness, splash-based attacks. Golems were created by Cursa, which deemed them unfit for its army. Only later did someone alter their dark mess-infused DNA and bring them to the Melodic Gardens. Who has the ability to do this? I do not know. This subspecies unleashes an electroseismic attack, affecting all those around it. Upon defeat, it enters a transitional state where, if not dashed, it is reborn. It is susceptible to ooze-based attacks. One of 3 golem mutations found on the Melodic Gardens. They were rejected by their creator, Cursa, who found them lacking. They have since been repurposed, with their DNA altered by person or persons unknown. This subspecies unleashes a seismic splash-based attack affecting all those around it. When defeated, it enters a chrysalis-like state. If not dashed, it is reborn. It is weak versus shock-based attacks. Kanya flooded the labyrinth with no regard to anything in it, simply to make her command post inaccessible to anyone but her. Thankfully, we found a crude but serviceable boat left behind by her minions. All in all, I find Spark Hunters much more dangerous on their own. At least when under Curse's command, they behave somewhat predictably. Why is it I can understand poetry from an analytical, even an emotional standpoint, but so much about music is beyond my understanding? I thought perhaps the exercise of creation would yield more insight, and so I composed a melody. I shall have to ask Allegra what she thinks of it. Perhaps she could teach me to understand better the connection between music and its ability to affect the emotions. Kanya was created by Cursa to lead the rest of the Spark Hunters after their first commander went rogue, an experience Cursa might well have learned from. Kanya, seeing her role of Cursa's lackey as beneath her, struck out on her own in an effort to usurp her creator and conquer the galaxy. Her inferiority complex has made her more ruthless than any of her former subordinates. The beauty of the Melodic Gardens concert pond is perhaps impossible to describe, even for those with the capacity to appreciate such extraordinary manifestation of the natural world. It is towering, it is transcendent, it is warm and glowing, and that it is even before the biophony begins. The Rabbid musicians decorate themselves with mood shade to add to the splendor. I hope to see it again one day. The Proto-Mecha King Bob-omb. What makes Kanya so formidable is that despite her erratic nature, she exhibits genius-level mechanical abilities that rival that of Mama of Barrendale Mesa. Thankfully, the ego that drives her to set herself apart from her progenitor, Cursa, drives her to minimize her use of dark mess. Kanya is a self-made villain, vain and explosive, but as shrewd as they come. The final version of the Mecha King Bob-omb. Kanya improved on the prototype by studying our abilities, techniques, and tactics. The end result was impressive, terrifying even. One thing Kanya could not replicate, however, was the heroes' teamwork, born of their love and sense of duty to one another. The final version of the Mecha King Bob-omb. Kanya improved on the prototype by studying our abilities, techniques, and tactics. The end result was impressive, terrifying even. One thing Kanya could not replicate, however, was the heroes' teamwork, born of their love and sense of duty to one another.
That's bugged. Normally it's supposed to say the extra thing, so I guess I'm gonna say it. Kanya desired an entire army of Mecha King Bob-ombs. No easy task, yet their destructive power is nearly unparalleled.
By quirk of fate, Allegra's friend, who had been captured by Kanya and used as a pawn, is well known to Mario. It is called a Dory, and while its presence on the Melodic Gardens is a mystery, the gifts it brought here are not. Allegra has found a way to use the Dory's natural abilities to elevate the planet's biophonies to previously unheard heights. Dory's playfulness turned to music.
My guess. Even the memory calls it Dore. That's so cool.
Allegra is a fascinating study. An echo musician of rare ability, she is perfectly in tune with the natural world. Even her skin's pigmentation adapts to its mood. She wields her biotuner like a baton, somehow bringing a unified vision to the collective sounds of an entire biome. It is her life's calling. It is not difficult to understand why, yet she is still somehow a mystery to me, one I fear I may never solve.
Alright, there we go, guys. To be fair, I had to show this off, but, well, we should at least check our things now. So, on progression, we have sparks, memories, and stuff collected, just to confirm we're not missing anything. Nothing's question marked there. And now we'll go ahead and check the Smarker main quest, spark quest, inside quest are all fully done. We don't need to check this all because, like, the full bar is filled, so we know for a fact it's done. Oh, there we go. That confirms now we've actually 100%ed the game, and the only thing we need to do now is make sure we save the thing, and yep, there it is, the 100% game completion. So if we actually quit to the main menu here, we'll see that we are pretty much almost done with game. If we go back in here, that is. Yeah, that's the confirmation of 100% completion, which means we are now done with this DLC, but there's still one more to do. The next video we do, Rayman in the Phantom Shell. This will be completely different than any other DLC, that's for sure. Complete change of character roster, sort of. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.